The land of Israel is not like other lands in the world. It is a land of wonders. Do you know why it's a land of wonders? Because when Israel is not there, the land is desolate. Other nations are not allowed to benefit from our land during our exile. The land of Israel waits for her people to return. And what that means is during the 2,000 years that the Jews were exiled from the land of Israel, nothing grew there. It was a desolate land. Let me read you a little quote from Mark Twain. You know that Mark Twain came to visit the land of Israel, which was at the time called Palestine, in the 1860s. And he published a book called Innocents Abroad, which described his trip to Palestine, to the land of Israel. Let me tell you what he says. He says, of all the lands there are for dismal scenery, I think Palestine must be the prince. The hills are barren. They are dull of color. They are unpicturesque in shape. The valleys are unsightly deserts, fringed with a feeble vegetation that has an expression about it of being sorrowful and despondent. Every outline is harsh. Every feature is distinct. It is a hopeless, dreary, heartbroken land. That is Mark Twain's description of the land of Israel when its people were not yet living here. Now remember, there was always a Jewish presence in the land of Israel, but they were few and far between, living only in a few small cities. They lived in Jerusalem and Shvat and Tiberias, but they weren't living all over the land, and they were poor. And during those times when the majority of the Jewish people were living outside of the land of Israel, the land was totally desolate and barren. And as Mark Twain said, he couldn't even imagine anything ever growing there. It was so dry and rocky and nothing. And you look at it today, you look around at the land of Israel, it's just unbelievable. It is full of green, grass, flowers, beautiful trees, luscious fruit. Did you know that when the sages asked throughout these 2,000 years of exile, when will the Mashiach come? There was one answer. Listen to this answer. The surest sign that the redemption is near is when the fruits of the land of Israel are bountiful. Let me read you from the Rashi. When the land of Israel will give forth her fruit bountifully, then the redemption will draw near. There is no greater sign of redemption than this. Which means when the Jews return to their native land, the land of Israel, then the land will give off her fruits for her people, for her native people. And that is the sign that the redemption is near.